What's up everyone, Angelina Love here, and I know I told you in my first video that, my channel was going to be about this and be about that, and also about just super random things. So, super random thing going on right now in our home. I bought my son this cup. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas cup. Super cute. One of the reasons I bought it is because you press this little button on the bottom and it lights up, and it's got these little purple lights that make the water look really cool, and my son loves it. But in order to make the cup work and the lights to start, you have to push the bottom or the button on the bottom of the cup. So I was just relaxing on my couch this afternoon, and this was honestly like an hour ago. I kind of noticed out at the side of my eye, some lights were going off in the kitchen. And so I look over, and my son's cup, which is still going, just started lighting up by itself. And it has literally been doing that for about an hour now. So trust me when I tell you that when this video is over, I'm throwing the cup out. Might have to burn it first, I don't know. So I thought it would be kind of an interesting segue into what scares me? What are my fears? What are weird things that I have seen or experienced that I cannot explain? And I've also asked a few friends of mine to participate in this video with me, so I will cut to their own little stories in a few minutes. One thing that most fans probably don't know about me, my closest friends know about me, and judge me all you want, probably think it's ridiculous, but I have always been scared to death of aliens. Whether they exist or not, they probably do, because I think it's kind of ignorant to think that we're the only living species on any planet, anywhere ever. But I don't know what it was. It started when I was a teenager, and my sister used to watch the X-Files in the basement. That was where like the main kind of den living room-ish part was. That's where us kids watch TV. And she used to watch the X-Files, and I used to be like, nope, I am not going down there while you're watching that show. And I used to be afraid that I was going to be abducted if I fell asleep, so I would try not to sleep at night. Like, it was some serious business. I still have not seen fire in the sky and have no desire to. And my friends like to kind of poke fun at me at that, but like that was something that still kind of lingers with me, because like I appreciate a starry sky at night. It can be beautiful, but I still have issues with looking at the sky at night, because heaven forbid I see something move in the sky that is not a plane. I'm probably gonna freak out. And I do remember seeing something like that when I was 16, maybe 15, 16. And myself and my best friend Julie, this is back in Orangeville, Canada. We were playing outside at night, doing something, I don't know. And I remember looking up in the sky and just seeing like this light, and it was not a plane, and it was not a planet, it was not a star, like it was big. And I remember just looking at it and I was like, oh my God, oh my God, it's a spaceship. And it just, I remember staring at it because I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do right now. And then it just disappeared. And it was like, a star is like a little spot in the sky. This thing was like this. And I remembered, I ran home. And she only lived down the street from me, but I was like, peace, I'm out. And I ran home. And I was like, nope, I can't do this. So that's one thing for me that I've always found to just be kind of weird. And like, I can kind of watch movies on that stuff, like more like the Paranormal Activity or something like that. Like if it's like a movie, but still even that kind of freaks me out. Like I can watch it because I love horror movies. I love watching a movie that scares the crap out of me. I kind of laugh about it. It's just a weird thing with me where like if I'm really scared, I laugh. I don't know, it's just my way of dealing with it, I guess. But I can watch a movie like Paranormal Activity or The Blair Witch Project, and I'll be like, oh, it's so scary, I love it. But like, I don't need that happen in my own home. So, with that being said, feel free also to say something in the comments section underneath this video, like, and, you know, tell me what you're scared of. That's just one thing for me. I mean, besides, like, you know, the typical spider thing, I do not do spiders at all, but like the whole alien paranormal thing, more aliens than ghost stuff, because ghosts can be nice, and heck, maybe aliens are too. I don't know. I don't really care to find out though. So let's cut to a video from one of my friends and see what they have to say.
Hi, I'm Kia Stevens, and you may know me from Glow, and here's my story. So it was about 2012, and I was here in LA from Florida, visiting friends and whatnot. And my friend Tina from high school asked me if I would accompany her to a Shrine Auditorium to do like a walkthrough, because she was planning some kind of award show. So I said, sure, you know, being, you know, in Hollywood and whatnot. And we're there, and we're starting the tour, and we leave from their office, and we first go on to the stage of the Shrine Auditorium, and the guide is talking, he's talking and explaining, you know, how things work, what things would be. And I look to my left where the seats are, and up in the balcony, I could sense like a presence. Like, I'm like, okay. It was kind of like the magic picture things where you have to like focus your eyes a certain way and then you'll see it. So like, it wasn't something that was just like right there and I could see what it was, but I knew something was there. And while he's talking, hey, I said I knew what it was. So while he's talking, sorry, that was my dog. While he's talking, I ask him, I interrupt him, I said, excuse me, do you guys experience sightings up there? And I pointed to the balcony. And like, he kind of like clammed up a bit, and then he's like, you know, yeah, yes, some of the staff gets sightings up there. And I'm like, what about like right there? And it was like midway up, and then where the door is like open into the auditorium. And he's like, yes, there have been sightings up there. And most sightings are like up there. And I'm like, yep, I know. And like, I can feel it so hard, like a staring so hard. Like, I seriously almost said, like, what you staring at? You know, yo, what's up? We jumping it off in here? Like, what you looking at, dog? You know? But we continue the tour. We go see up under all the dressing rooms where the stars get changed into their garb. And finally, we get up to the mezzanine that's under the balcony, and I just feel this presence. And I'm like, I gotta leave. You have to finish on without me. I've got to go, because I don't want anything following me home, because a lot of freaky shit likes to follow me. So yeah, that's my story. If I was scared, I wouldn't say I was scared, but I was anxious to get out of there. Yeah, not much scares me. I'm just saying. Thank you for listening.
So, hey guys, I'm in Mexico City right now, and Angelina asked me to, or Angel I should say, Lauren asked me to share my ghost stories with you guys. So I did have a ghost experience one time in Hollywood, Florida, at the Hard Rock Hotel. And I remember I was going to watch a UFC fight, and I was sharing a hotel room with one of my friends. And you know, as you know, most casinos are on Indian reservations. So I always kind of believed in ghosts, but I never had an experience. And so we went to bed that night after the fight, and I'm in my bed, and all of a sudden I couldn't tell whether I was sleeping or awake. I was kind of in that half state, and all of a sudden I'm hearing voices coming at me from both ears, and I couldn't identify. It was just getting louder as they would come towards my ears. And then all of a sudden I felt pinned down. Literally, I tried to get up and I was pinned down. And I just kind of went back to what people have told me in terms of how to handle ghosts. And I said, in Jesus' name, please go away. In Jesus' name, please go away. And then I remember trying to call for my friend's name. I'm like calling her name, Denise, Denise, and nothing would come out of my mouth. And then so I said it inside my head, in Jesus' name, please go away. And then all of a sudden I go for the third Denise, and it comes out loud, and I screamed, and all I see is her shadow go up, look over at me on the other bed, and then go back down. So, I mean, it was quite an experience. It definitely validated my feelings on ghosts, and I'm never going back to that hotel ever again. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Your warlord of weird isn't afraid of anything.
Okay.
So I've never told this story before because I feel like it's kind of weird and then people think I'm weird, but I'm going to do it for my girl. I was on the road with my travel partner, which I'm not going to mention her name, and we were on our way from a house show to Raw, and we were in the middle of nowhere. I forgot where we were exactly because it was like so many years ago, but we were driving in like a lot of snow. There was so much snow. We got to our hotel at about 3 a.m. because we were literally driving like super slow because we wanted to stay safe. And we ordered our hotel on Hotwire, and there was the one hotel that was left in the area. So we get to our hotel, 3 a.m., and the woman behind the counter is like, well, we don't have rooms. And I'm like, clearly you have a room because we ordered it on Hotwire. Here's a confirmation. And she's like, well, that room is unavailable. And I'm like, it's not. So after about 15 minutes of me persuading this woman to give us the room, she finally gives us the key to the room. So we get to the room, everything's fine, everything's normal. And I always deadbolt the door. So we get ready for bed, deadbolt the door, go to sleep, turn the thermostat to 72 like we always do. And all of a sudden in the middle of the morning, like at like, I was like 4:30 a.m., her and I wake up like dripping in sweat, like hot. Thermostat was at 81. I clearly put it at 72. Turn it back down, didn't say anything, we're exhausted. Wake up in the morning, okay? She's at, on her laptop doing some work. I'm on my phone. I'm laying on the bed, on my bed. I'm on my phone, just fiddling around, looking at emails and stuff. And then I feel this like presence on, like walking on the bed, like as if it was like a cat or something. And I just feel like the mattress move. I don't say anything because I don't want to scare her, like, and say, hey, like the bed's moving, you know? Like how weird would I sound? I would sound like crazy. So I didn't say anything. I'm just like looking at my phone. I'm like, oh my God, this is like so weird. Like I feel this, you know, the bed moving. And then she's on her laptop working. And all of a sudden, the door goes, and like the door opens, okay? I deadbolted the door. I do at every time I get to a room, I always deadbolt the door. She saw me do it, and this door just flies open, okay? So we both look at each other, and she's like, you deadbolted the door? And I'm like, yeah, I did. She's like, that's really weird. So we get ready, go to the show. Didn't talk about it again until the next day. And yeah, I was texting her and I'm like, hey, do you think that room was haunted? And she said, absolutely. I didn't want to scare you. And I'm like, I didn't want to scare you. So we looked into it, and apparently there was like a historical cemetery that was like under the hotel, like a burial site that was from back in the day. And that's, yeah, so that's our paranormal experience, which I've never told anyone because it's so weird. So the hotel is on a cemetery, and I wish I knew the hotel name so I would like never go back and I can warn all of you about the room. But yeah, there's that.
So weird. I don't even know what I would do if I saw just a door fling open like that. Thank you to Kia and Gail and Milena Roca for telling us their creepy, scary stories. I was actually telling Gail, I could not imagine feeling pinned down by something, and like you're just laying there and you can't do anything and there's nothing there that you can see. I just, no. Nope, no thank you. Yeah, so guys, if you have any creepy stories or anything that has happened to you, feel free to put them in the comment section below, or even tweet me at actualalove and share your stories. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of really creepy things that have happened. So obviously this is not the same outfit or hair that I had in the first part of the video. This is a few days later. I'll give you a little update on the cup. I did throw it out. That went right in the garbage after I finished filming it the first time. And I didn't throw the garbage out right away because it wasn't full. So I think it was probably the next day or the day after when I was throwing, when I was getting the garbage ready to take out of the can, that thing was going off. And I did not turn it on. It was buried in the garbage, but I could see little purple lights coming up through everything, and I was like, no, this is gone. I don't actually know if the garbage truck has come and picked up the garbage yet, but if that cup ends up on my counter tomorrow morning like Annabelle, I'm gonna freak out. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I actually think that this could be like a two video thing, because I'm still actually having a couple friends send me their videos too of their crazy, creepy, paranormal ghost stories, things they can't explain. So expect to see another video with something just like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe at About Angelina, and I will see you guys soon.